Packed with a cast of young 80s stars, Joel Schumacher's The Lost Boys all but founded the idea that vampires could be sexy. While not without its fair share of cheese, The Lost Boys has aged pretty well. But what about the cast?
Bottoms up, man.
Well, stars Corey Haim, Edward Herrmann, Brooke McCarter, and Bernard Hughes have sadly passed away since its release. Lost Boys boasts a huge cast to catch up with. Here's what the Lost Boys stars have been up to over the past few decades. Kiefer Sutherland. Of all the Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland has maintained his household name status the best, even if people don't know that his full name is actually Kiefer William Frederick Dempsey George Rufus Sutherland. That was a mouthful.
Fine, man.
He'd previously starred in Stand By Me, but it was his role as David the Vampire that first secured Sutherland's future status in Hollywood. He quickly went on to appear in a slew of major motion pictures, including Young Guns, Flatliners, and A Time to Kill. He also starred as the lead in the mega-hit TV series 24. Most recently, Sutherland returned to the small screen for a similar drama series called Designated Survivor, and will even appear in the Flatliners reboot. Corey Feldman. In some ways, Corey Feldman never had a childhood. Known for his roles in Gremlins, The Goonies, Stand By Me, and The Burbs, Feldman, like his Lost Boys co-star and real-life friend Corey Haim, endured tumultuous early years. He told the Chicago Tribune, "Most people in society are all given equal rights to decide what their future should be. I never had that opportunity." That's been reflected in the tabloid reports that have dogged Feldman as an adult. In 2013, Vice published a now infamous first-hand account of a shindig at his crib, dubbed the Feld Mansion, describing a raucous affair where scantily clad women wearing only lingerie attend for free, while men can pay for entry and private angel service, whatever that entails. He also headlines a zany musical stage act called Corey's Angels, and has bitten back at criticisms of his new professional adventure.
A lot of people get hate in the beginning because we're doing something new. It hasn't been done before, but it's all about innovation and being an artist, and we can't be afraid to share our art.
Jason Patric. In his breakout role, Jason Patric played Michael, the handsome protagonist who gives in to peer pressure, chugs some vampire blood, and becomes a sunglasses-wearing bloodsucker who sleeps all day. After defeating his real-life friend Kiefer Sutherland on the big screen, and stealing his real-life fiancée Julia Roberts, Patric went on to nab some other memorable roles. He played Jim Raynor in Rush, Shakes in Sleepers, Officer Alex Shaw in Speed 2 Cruise Control, and Dr. Theo Yedlin in Wayward Pines, to name a few. But Patric's most recent time in the media spotlight has been pretty unrelated to his career. He fought a heated custody battle with his ex-girlfriend Danielle Schreiber, after donating his sperm to her and fighting for his parental rights to the resulting child. Shared custody was ultimately offered for the kid in question, but not before Schreiber accused Patric of having been physically and verbally abusive to her, and prompting another legal spectacle between them. For what it's worth, Patric still remembers his time on The Lost Boys fondly.
It's just nice that all those years later, I'm still very good friends with Jami Gertz, very good friends with Kiefer, and it was a special time.
Dianne Wiest. Before landing the role of Lucy in The Lost Boys, Dianne Wiest was already fairly well known for her roles as Vi Moore in Footloose, Holly in Hannah and Her Sisters, and Bee in Radio Days. But afterwards, she continued to accelerate her character actress status by appearing in Bullets Over Broadway, Ron Howard's Parenthood, Edward Scissorhands, I Am Sam, and more. Despite having an extensive list of credits and a pair of Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actress in her trophy cabinet, Wiest claims her career has been hampered by being typecast in the type of mother role we see her play in The Lost Boys. She told the New York Times that the only offer she ever gets is to play a nice mom, and that's it.
Has everyone gone crazy here? What's the matter with all of you?
Indeed, her current starring role features her as just that in the small screen series Life in Pieces. Jami Gertz. Before appearing in The Lost Boys, Jami Gertz had already starred in The Facts of Life and 16 Candles. However, Gertz's career really took off after playing Star in The Lost Boys. She immediately went on to play Monica Tomansky in Listen to Me, Toby in Jersey Girl, and Lily Ruscio in the television series Sibs. She also appeared as Dr. Melissa Reeves in the blockbuster tornado drama Twister, before landing the recurring roles of Dr. Nina Pomerantz in ER and Kimmy Bishop in Ally McBeal. Most recently, Gertz starred in the small screen series The Neighbors, along with other network cameos. Jamison Newlander. Not every Lost Boys star has been able to break out of the film shell. Jamison Newlander is still known for his role as Alan Frog in the film, and doesn't boast as much star power as some of his former co-stars. He told Collider, "People don't necessarily recognize me right away because I look a little different. When they realize that I'm a Frog brother and I was in the Lost Boys, it's exciting." In addition to playing the less famous Frog Brother in the first film, Newlander also reprised his role for the sequels.
Back when Joel and Corey and I got together and we were like coming up with these characters, you know, something about it really worked and spoke to people.
Billy Wirth. After playing the tall, scary vampire who takes an arrow to the chest and gets fried by a stereo, Billy Wirth has kept himself busy, even if he never quite reached the marquee status of his other fanged friends. He appeared in a list of films that includes Body Snatchers and Boys on the Side, while also making appearances on shows like Sex and the City. Alex Winter. After playing Marco in The Lost Boys, Alex Winter went on to play another of the most iconic roles of the 80s, as one half of the title pair in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movies. Though he's done a few other things as well, he'll probably always be best known for that role, and Winter doesn't mind it much. In fact, even he is not ready to retire his goofy time-traveling adventure series just yet. He told The Next Web that the third installment of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is coming soon, saying, "The fun thing about them is that they're ageless. You play them in terms of who they are spiritually. Their mannerism and physicality are not tied to age. We play them like 9-year-olds. It will be funnier because they're older."
No way. Yes way.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.